I'm sure in a great game he'd have either got 10 or the full red card. So it's a tap then. Wally taps it, and it's Miller who makes a good 10 metres on the grass side. Attersall joining his forwards, makes a few more metres. Wally wants a quick play. The ball goes down this short side, and the ball goes out to Michael Rowe. Wally to Coates, to Jackman. He want to redeem himself for that error when he knocked on at the scrum, to give the scrum to St.Annes for their try. Coates down the short side. Angled run, puts the grubber to the in goal. But it's too hard for Attersall. Forsyth saw it go out. And a 20-metre restart. Johnson taps it. Forsyth, it's a good 10. Sween Eagles from Acton half. And it's a great ball steal. Sweeney's not happy. And that's a penalty. Sarcastic clapping from Simon Parrish, who scored his side's second try after they got the ball against the head just before half time. And Coates, well, he's not going to go for kick here. Oh, by heck. Well, that'll have warmed his ears. Brennan, 20 metres out, dead centre, in the zone of Oldham. Jackman drives forward, the try scorer Harris is involved in that tackle. Coates, beautiful ball out to Lever. Gillan puts the tackle in, he had numbers to his left. Coates goes from Acton half, but well, he's unceremoniously dumped. Last one coming up. Jackman, angle grubber. And Forsyth is forced into the snow behind the in goal. And Oldham St.Annes are going to have to drop out in the shape of Gary Raftery. Oldham St.Annes to defend well here. It's back-to-back sets. Lever finds Liam Hall. Drive, spins. Good yards. Rogers is back on the field. Scoop from Acton half back. Coley there's not had a chance to show his speed from the wing. He's only got pace if he gets a chance. Brennan drove forward there. Coates. Rogers. Oh, and I thought he'd lost it then. 5 away. Lever. Good tackle, last tackle. Miller. Coates. Grubber bounces off Oldham St.Annes player. Rogers tries picking it up, lost the ball. Rafferty, crab style crossfield, looking for the gap, got support runners, goes himself, still going. What a cracking run. Stays in play as well. Could be an inspirational run that. Good run. 40 away. Sands. Met by 3, including Coates. Johnson. Wally half stops him. Jackman finishes him off. 20 away. Badby flicks that ball inside. Forsyth stopped. Last tackle. About 8 away. Johnson. Crossfield bomb. Out goes the chase. Out goes the take. Miller lost that ball. A referee deems that it went backwards, so it's a handover. Cracking kick. Good run. Well, that was Attersall trying to help his forwards out. Get involved. Another cracking hit. Coates going for that 40-20. Oh, what a magnificent kick. He had a chance in the first half to do it and the snow stopped him. Well, I don't believe it. Well. Well, I'm sorry, Mick, I thought that was a belter. And I'm trying to sit on the fence, but how did it give the 40-20 there's beyond me. The bottom line is, from an Oldham St.Annes point of view, it's a let-off. As the ball's fed by Lee Forsyth, scrum half, coming in from the wing. Johnson. Chesans gets through the first. It takes two to put him down, including Jackman and Wally. Carter to the halfway line. Johnson gets that ball out. So another good 10-metre drive. 40 out. Badby. Sands. Beats his opposite number. Hall. And Rogers helps out. Last tackle. 35 away. Johnson. Chip over. Bounces twice, 3 times. Lever drops on it. And have they got him into the in goal? Answer's no. Marlon Miller trying to make metres. It's Magels to acting half back. Good offload. It's getting uncompromising now with only 4 points in it. Well, that's an awful pass. But it's picked up by Coley. Coley gets it out to Lever. Lever's got a man on his side. He cuts inside himself. He's got support if it easy. Lever's still going. Rafferty's after him. Rafferty's after him. What a magnificent cover tackle by Gary Rafferty. Tom Lever must have thought he was going to go in for his second try of the game. He had support. He backed himself. And he lost. Scrum, head and feed to St.Annes. Well, that could have sent the Standard Cup to Saddleworth after being in the Oldham St.Annes trophy cabinet for the last 3 years. But there's still 4 points in it. So Eric Johnson acting half back, still inside his own 20. Oh, and Danny Aylesby knocks on, unforced error. Well, this is a big chance for Rangers now. Head and feed, 18 away. Playing about 25. Coates gets that ball out to Walker. Walker to Davies. Miller goes to acting halfback, directing traffic to his right. Scoots himself, goes, backs himself. He's wrapped up by 3. Referee calls held. Walker. Rafferty was out. Off balance these at Walker and the momentum slowed down, but switches direction of play. Rogers gets that ball. Went out, I think it was to Coley, and then they've come down this side. Coates puts a flat ball out to Danny Adams. 5 away. Jackman. Changing direction of play again. Stop start there. Last tackle coming up, Adam Walk. Courts puts the drop goal over. Simple from the play of the ball. And that makes it 15 points to 10.
Saddleworth 15, St. Annes 8.
So that try came, that drop goal came. Adam Walker stop-started, took the tackle from the bay of the ball. It went right to Mick Coates, and his trusty boot put it over to give him a 5-point advantage. Yeah, apologies. It's 15 points to 8. I've been saying 15-10. Few senior moments, but that drop goal by Mick Coates could be a crucial score as they attack down the middle now. So apologies. The tough gem for a while. There's 7 points in it. Coates' drop goal is Wally to Coates. Oh, that was an awful ball. I thought that was forward. Going down that short side. Yeah, I thought that the second St. Annes try they'd converted, but they didn't. Anyway, Coates, Jackman stepped off his left, went to his right, lost his footing. So that's a crucial 7-point buffer for Rangers, and Coates has got it, offers it, puts a flat ball out to Danny Adams, who's tackled. Last one coming up, Coates goes good to acting halfback. Chip over! Oh! Well, it was a superb diving fly, but the fly went out of play. So there's still 7 points in it. Great on the cameras, but not if you don't score. Sands offloads to Rafferty. And a great game for St. Annes. Johnson got through the first one with Coates, he's still going. Wally's involved in the tackle. Hall's involved. Badby. Rafferty. After he slips that ball out, there's a half chance on for Harris. For his second. Badby going down that short side. There's great defence. Well, there was a smattering of a chance, but it was vanquished on the last tackle, going for the power play. Oldham St. Annes. That'll make up these 7 points somehow. Well, I don't know what's happened there, but Andy Sands is playing to the whistle. He's going over to his linesman. Another comedy of error try, if he's going to give it. Still not sure what he's given. What a penalty. The bottom line is, I think, bottom line is it's a penalty for Rangers, and it nearly all went wrong. The Coates finds touch. Well, he taps it. And Oldham Got to try and repel this defence. This attack. Hall. Just over the halfway line. Chapman. Wally gets that ball out there. The far side. Babby's involved in the tackle with Sams. They're about 38 away. Well, 25 away. Walker then with that little run. Coates. Little chip over. Oh, it's meat and drink for the winger on this occasion. Forsyth. Gillum. Not a chance to run. Can shift when he gets the opportunity. What a great tackle by Parrish. Scored his side second try. It's before half time. And they got the ball against the head, which gave him a 14-4 lead. How goes the chase? Lever picks this up. Gets round Johnson. Stopped by Harris on his own 40-metre line. That looked like a little knock on that. Kohler makes a good 8. Chapman steps off his left again, takes the pack on. Stopped just inside the St.Annes half. Coates. Chip over, how good's the chase? Oh, this could that turn out superbly for Rafferty. Oh, and I think, well, that looked like a penalty. Well, he went in again and got him again. Sands just got that on the flat. No momentum. Referee blows up. He's having a word with Wally. I'm assuming it's about something what's happened either in that tackle or a couple of tackles before. But it's 15-8. Somehow, Oldham have got to get 2 tries and they'll win the game. Oh, I think they've got about 5 left on mine. Plus what the referee puts on for injury time. So Forsyth chaps it, gets that ball out there to John Sweeney, wearing protective headgear. Alex Eyre, angle drive. Forsyth. Miller involved, good tackle with Liam Hall, putting himself about. Down the short side. Gillum, angled run, makes a few more metres. 22 out. Johnson, Forsyth, Badby, Rafferty. It's a simple ball out to Harris. Drives forward. Last one. Badby gets through the first one to Sands. Sands spins, drives, offloads. Superb defence. Hall prominent with it again. And Wally, it's an handover. Corley, can he get a chance? Well, it's a good job he was wrapped up then. And his opposite winger Attersall joining in. Lever. Gillum puts the tackle in. Adams. A few more metres just inside the hands half. Wally to Chapman. Chapman takes the tackle. Last one. But they've got this 7 points buffer. Coates puts it downfield. But it's an easy take for English. Forsyth, long ball out to Badby. Badby finds Rafferty, flicks that ball inside to Harris. Harris looks on his outside, looks a forward pass to Rafferty. Referee plays on, gives it to Harris, trying to keep the ball alive. Well, I've heard of momentum, Steve Hall's momentum. That must have been a boomerang momentum. Carter, angle drive. Rafferty's had a superb game for Oldham St. Annes. Badby, Forsyth, they've got numbers to the right. Chip to the corner, out goes the chase. Oh, and unfortunately, English couldn't get to the ball. Some of the speckies are starting to leave. I don't know why, it's been a bell to this. .7 points in it. I think they've decided that there's not going to be any Oldham St. Annes comeback. I'd imagine that's what Huddersfield Giants thought last week when they played Wigan Warriors. But it wants to be. Oh, we're going to have a finale. Lever. Superb tackle. Yeah, well, he probably had to let go, didn't he, really? Well, I know he's got a good boot. I don't think he'd get it from there personally, not today anyway. Coates finds touch. And not scoring a try in this half, but his drop goal has given the 7 points buffer. Good drive. And Walker loses his footing on 20-metre line. Hall gets through the first, still going. He's got Sands in front of him now. There goes the whistle, and Oldham St. Annes' grip on this trophy has been completed. The Saddleworth Rangers win their Standard Cup final by 15 points to 8. Dave Harris gave them over with a try to bring the match score back to 14-8. They couldn't kick the goals, but Coates put that drop goal over. It gave them the crucial 7 points buffer, and Oldham St. Annes lose this cup final by 15 points to 8. Well, the officials are coming up to the presentation. They've had a good hand, I must admit. I thought they all played really, really well. Without him, we'd have no game, but the referee, great communication between his touch judges. There wasn't really any controversy. Still don't know how.
Today's match officials.
I don't know if Saddleworth Rangers got the try.
Welcome up today's runners-up, St. Annes.
So Oldham St. Annes, their 3-year grip on this trophy. Goals this afternoon. Saddleworth Rangers were one of the victims in 2005 when they defeated them 24-10. So revenge will be sweet. This is a 5th consecutive Standard Cup final as they pick up the runners-up shield. Oldest amateur knockout competition in the world. This is the 105th Standard Cup final. And we've had a cracking crowd here at Boundary Park. And the players have done a great job for Oldham Roughheads. They've cleared the snow good style after great help from the ground staff at Boundary Park to get this game on. But, great final, 7 points victory to Saddleworth Rangers. I'm assuming we'll have the man of the match next.
Okay,
my opinion, should be Mick Coates.
Trophy being presented by Kevin O'Rourke from O'Rourke Glass, today's main match sponsors. Please welcome up today's winner, Saddleworth Rangers.
And here comes Saddleworth Rangers, the winners of the Standard Cup. Great performance. They'll come up and pick up the medals. And then I'm assuming that we'll have the man of the match. I thought for Oldham St. Annes, Gary Rafferty was outstanding on a losing team. It's all gone quiet. So, collecting the medals. Oh. Brave effort, clapping by himself. So here they come. And it's looking like, I'm not sure. But the cup win is held by Mick Coates and Emerson Chapman. It's looking as if the man of the match was Emerson Chapman, but we'll have to wait and see.
Please let's hear it for the Saddleworth Rangers number 6, Emerson Chapman.
Well, Emerson Chapman picks up the man of the match. One of them was going to win it. So Emerson Chapman picked up the man of the match. Saddleworth Rangers have picked up the Standard Cup by 15 points to 8. Kicks were decisive, and the kicks from Coates were even more decisive. And that trophy will be in the Rangers clubhouse later on today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Steve Manning for Alpha Photography. Your thoughts on that?
Typical local derby. We probably haven't played as bad as that for about 5 weeks. Taking nothing away from Saddleworth, but we played some dumb stuff in first half. Second half improved a lot. Our intensity lifted and we played some decent stuff. 2 tries apiece in also, you know, they beat us on the goal kicking really in the end, but they showed a lot of enthusiasm and they probably just edged it for me. But pleased with our second half performance, not pleased at all with first half, and that's where we've lost the game really.
Well, you had a great opening 10 minutes and you put the pressure on, got the try, and then they came back. And can you describe that try that they scored, the second one? They're as rare as rocking horse tries against the head, and I don't know what happened there.
I'm not sure what happened. I mean, I'm going to ask Tony after the referee. I'm a little bit aggrieved about it really, but he's shouted play on, so we've got to react to it, and they've reacted quicker than us and scored, so fair play to them really. But it's a bit of a mystery what went on in the scrum really. I'm going to try and find out after.
This is your 5th consecutive final. Unfortunately, your winning run of 3's gone, but you know, what positives will you take from that?
We're a very young side and we've turned the corner league-wise in the last 4 or 5 weeks, and you know, we're improving all the time, and it's a good experience for the young lads to play in this today, and they've got to check out the defeat what they can, you know, they've got to learn from it, and it's just, you know, it's a learning curve for them. It's hard to lose in a final, so hopefully they won't do it again.
Enjoyed that?
Yeah, it was great for us. It's 5 years since we won the Standard Cup. We came here with a very young team about three years ago, and we competed with St.Annes, but we were never going to win it. So it's really nice to get a Standard Cup on the scorecard.
So I suppose the word revenge is sweet. I mean, you're great rivals, and it showed out there on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, we had a tough game yesterday at Widnes St Marie's, and we came here today, all lads full of enthusiasm, a big local derby, you know, and you could see the difference in their attitude today. They really wanted to win it.
And that showed the intenseness and dedication of the side that did turn out, the fact that they can play back to back.
A massive ask. I mean, rugby league's a really tough game anyway, you know, to play 2 games inside 24 hours, big ask for the lads. They'll be shattered tonight though.
But they started off really well that opening 10 minutes. They threw the kitchen sink at you, but I know that you pride yourself on defence, and it was certainly to the fore, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we got off to a bad start. A kick went straight into touch, and we give them a 4-point lead to start off with. But after that point, you know, I thought the defence was really good, and perhaps the conditions help when it's slipping and sliding a little bit, and you can actually get to the players a little bit easier. But the lads all put a massive effort in. It was great defence again.
You scored 2 tries. The second one, I don't know how it happened, but obviously Simon Parish went in, which was a try that gave you that momentum and that buffer.
Yeah, I think we're not a big pack, but actually to win one against the head on their line and push them off the ball almost, there was a bit of fisticuffs going on. But fair play to Simon, he picked the ball up and carried on playing. So good score for us just before half time.
And Mick Coates in that second half, you didn't get a try, but he showed what consummate professional he is with the drop goal that gave you that 7 points buffer.
Yeah, I thought his kicking game throughout the game contributed immensely to where we were. His penalty kicks for touch, his deep kicks and kick and chase was really good. But then he capped it all with a drop goal at the right time.
Well, you've won this Standard Cup, which makes you again the bragging rights for the top team in Oldham, and you've won that 3 town trophy, so it must be great being the Rangers coach.
Yeah, I mean this season has been quite competitive with Waterhead and St.Annes involved in that Tri-Nations, but we've come out on top in that. We've come out on top on the Challenge Cup, which is fantastic for the lads, and you feel the emotion in the dressing room. They're all loving it, and tonight they'll be going out with the bragging rights, and that's great for the lads. It's great for the team spirit.
Congratulations. I'd imagine it will be a very good.